My name is Lecturer Kilaji, Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, speaking here in Nairobi National Government, the Bakassi constituency. Lecturer Kilaji means I'm a teacher in theology who have taught paramilitary general service unit for 12 years, that is 2004 to 2016. Here in Nairobi National Government, an official force equivalent to Kenya Defense Forces, paramilitary general service unit in the capability of war affairs as a civilian spiritual affairs instructor. I've also taught Covenant College of Mission, International Narrow County Government pastors, as well as also African Church Prezo College pastors of African Church, Narrow County Government, before now I joined politics. Because now I'm looking forward to be United States of Kenya Public President with my Vice President, retired Kenya Brigadier, Gugubo. We was also on ballot paper 2007 election. Also, my Prime Minister is none other than the United States of America President, retired President, son of Kenya, Luo, here, who has ruled America fairly for close to 10 years. Dr. His Excellency Barack Hussein Obama will be our powerful Prime Minister, will be our powerful Prime Minister in the next government of ours called United States of America, of Kenya, United States of Kenya Republic, for 7 county government, 290 constituencies, 1,400 assemblies, President. Dr. His Excellency Dr. Hussein Barack Obama will be in charge of all government agencies affairs and also ministries affairs in the next government. I'm just going to be a ceremonial president together with my vice president or deputy president. Otherwise, my first lady also is none other than United States of Kenya Republic now. Incoming head of state Dr. William Samuel Ruto, youngest daughter. Honorable Shanin Ruto will be my first lady. Around the corner, I'm planning to go next week. This week on Sunday, March 2nd, to their current home, alright, to attend their service there, together with Brigadier Gubo and probably with another 1 or 2 persons. So, actually, that is actually about me, and I'm also a graduate of Kapsaibo College, 4 years trainee, Nandi County Government, although I'm from Marsabit County, because we don't have Upper Eastern, the Origo colleges. I also was also trained at Vision International University, Ramona, California, an affiliate campus here of the United States of America, Limuru campus here in Kenya. Also, I did Islamic studies, business learners, because I own both books, the Holy Quran and the Holy Bible, another prophet, including Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, another prophet Isaiah and many other major and minor prophets, peace be upon them, like Isaiah and others. I have, also done Islamic studies degree level, distance learners at Columbia International University here in Kenya, distance learners, and completed my studies. So I've learned geology slightly more than 10 years. So today, in my briefing, I want just to share with you about flattering language. Flattering language is there when, even the person who have actually committed suicide because of, killing Jesus Christ in vain. Judas Iscariot in the Bible, who committed suicide in Matthew 27:5, he did a kind of a flattering language to harm Jesus. He went with the soldiers of Rome, very cruel soldiers. During also that time, a very terrible kind of a rule of Emperor, Herod time in Rome, together with the alluding kind of a terror group, terrorists also, Prezo called Pharisees. The man actually decided to use a flattery language to kiss Jesus Christ. He went and kissed Jesus Christ to be, identified as the enemy, to be killed, together with other robbers, 2 of them. So we don't actually people to use a kind of a flattery language on others. Yesterday and today, we are seeing in our newspaper that Raisi na naibu wake wamuita Raila waziri mkuu. Well, it's not yet. It's not a Raisi mkuu. It's not actually a prime minister. The current prime minister is Musalia Mudavadi, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, not Honorable Dr. Raila Odinga. You can see this kind of flattery language. These people are trying to outwit this old man, Raila Odinga. Amuita waziri mkuu. Flattery language completely, Alright? and they are trying to make an handshake baada ya juma moja ya kupunga unyunyu Dubai kutokana na kupoteza unyeketi wa tume ya Afrika katika uchaguzi wenye kiti. Raila Odinga amrejea nchini na kulakiwa na Rais Ruto katika ikulu ya Mombasa na kushirikiana naye kisiasa. Alright? And in a flattery language they are calling him Prime Minister. I don't know why Raila Odinga is not actually learning from all these kind of experiences he's having in politics. Probably, I don't know whether it is because of age, because he's just like my grandfather. Alright? Because I was born 1968. So I qualify even to be called the son of Raila Odinga in my age. These people are trying to flatter Raila Odinga, and they are misusing him to waste a lot of resources in Kenya, and they are not actually helping me at all. If anything, they are just destroying politically to commit political suicide. Because now Raila Odinga went 28 kind of African states, and all these African states of French-speaking countries and also Arabs, they don't like Raila at all. That's why now Djibouti Honorable Dr. Yusuf Ali, a Muslimu, and a Somali highly educated leader, Prime Minister of Djibouti, defeated Raila Odinga and also Richard Mandrianranto of Madagascar. But particularly Raila Odinga was outwitted to waste a lot of Kenyan money. Alright, having gone 28 countries, among the countries who have actually voted, because we have 55 Africa countries, but military ones have not voted, about 6 of them out of 55. So the countries we have voted are about 48. And out of these 48, Djibouti Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Yusuf Ali garnered 33 out of 48, which is almost everything. And Raila garnered 26. So what do I want to say? Alright? And Raila has actually used a lot of money. In those 28 countries, he was using over 10 million Kenya shillings taxpayers. And as well as the president accompanying him, likewise. And likewise, so they are using, let's say, roughly 20 millions per trip for 28 countries. Because they are accompanying each other in different kind of Boeing planes from other countries. So they are using about 20 million per trip, with an entourage of almost 100 politicians going around the globe, likewise with them. And the president alone, again, apart from that one, accompanying the Prime Minister, Dr. Raila Odinga, in that campaign of theirs, which was actually meaningless to Africa, because they cannot go on bribing, attempting to bribe other nations' president, which is impossible the way they are doing here in Kenya. The president alone has also gone almost 58 countries. So all the resources ended up being in a luxurious kind of trips abroad and also here in Kenya. Such kind of flattered language is not needed, and we will not entertain in the next government such kind of wastage of resources and money of dying people of anger in Kenya. Another thing also, we are told today, the NSSF rate actually is promising people that they will be given 16 million if they are actually remitting a lot of money, particularly 500,000 people who are getting salaries of 500,000 like politicians. They are actually told their pension is about 16 million, which is just on paperwork. We are told no pensionable person in Kenya has received money for almost now many years. Some of them have gone even on street to demand their pensions, salaries. Chiefs and all other sectors, doctors, the arm of government, executive, arm of government, those retirees, politicians, both out of parliamentary arm of government and judiciary arm of government, three arm of government, the retirees actually have not got their pension schemes money, and they are now promising, they are telling them the more you pay money, we'll give you 16 million, which is not there. They are not paying them money. Some of them are dying even without their children getting money, and because they used to follow them here in National Security Social Fund, all right, offices. I used to visit there. I got also another person who is just equal to my, my dad, although I'm an Israelite born person, crossbred, but the person who married my mother, who is a, Samburu, age set, was a person of my age of my father, who has passed away now. In that case, that's Samburu fellow, but I was myself born by an Israelite. My mom is the only one who is Samburu soft tribe my size. This man actually was a labor kind of an officer. All right, my best friend, from he told me he was actually from Laikipia. He's a Kikuyu man. Call him Wangi. I got him there looking for his pension scheme. He said, I'm not paid, although he was actually Olkalau kind of a labor officer in the Ministry of Labor. He's not paid his money, and the man was actually on crutches almost. A very old man, all right? He's a retiree of 1980s, and he's not paid pension up to now. So what I want to say, such kind of a government, mistreating even employees is not acceptable worldwide. And there was a time also whereby we are told the Israelite nation became lawlessness because of bad rule in all arm of government. Executive of the king office, judiciary office, who have been actually ruling them that time, and also other officers also, parliaments, because they have also their government and nature. And everybody was doing whatever so fit or deemed fit and so nice, and people have been actually got a lot of rough time. We are told also today in our daily nation, the old kind of judges of Supreme Court, 7 of them, including even Chief Justice Honorable Mother Kome, actually that kind of GSA, Judiciary Service Commission, want to remove them. Which is, of course, it is true. To allow even this generation people who are also lawyers and very vibrant to be in those offices. Because this one now becomes to choose there. And rigging elections, okay? Used to rig elections. There's not just a kind of judgment in Kenya. You can kill someone in Kenya today, all right? And then the following day, or even if you kill the person has committed such kind of capital death penalty crime, to have killed a person, especially in Marsabit, in my location, Sonka community, Marsabit. Several people have shot each other, and the person is just here. The police are there. The anti-terror KWS are there. Kenya Wildlife Service are there. The chiefs are there. The district commissioners are there. The OSPDs are there. OSPD and all the director of criminal investigation officers are there. You see the person shooting another one. He just goes around the corner, and in the evening the person is again here with a gun. All right. So the Kenya government now is lawlessness. We are told also those kind of Supreme Court judges are supposed to be removed, which is right. I concur with the Judiciary Service Commission move to remove them so that we can have other human beings. No one is indispensable, Bwana. That your position cannot be filled. I'm not looking forward to to succeed the president. It's actually Dr. William Samoei Ruto, sir, because I'm looking forward to marry his youngest daughter, Honorable Ruto. Like what even David did to his law, King Saul. He married Michelle and also took his seat. So I believe strongly that even my first lady is none other than, up to now, Charlene Ruto. And that's why I want to visit the president also, church, because I'm also having now, I was given 25 stations in Upper Eastern. We are annexed by, terrorists. We don't know whether they are Oromo Liberation Front, which are now terrorizing Isiolo residents and Marsabit, or even other terrorists from Al-Shabaab and others. So we don't know. We don't know. which group is actually causing a lot of that kind of a mess. But they are alluding with Kenyan priests. Some are trained and some are not. Like Lamadada is a half a day for 4 years trainee of Pwani Bible Institute of African Church, Mombasa. And it's a graduate of 1990, together with some other few elements who have become notorious there. Alright? Those priests of that time that have been actually learning a half day for 4 years. Inductive Bible study only. John Tree's routine, God love the world or whatever. Such kind of, memory verses. We call them at this time now evangelists or say, evangelists or church elders. They are not qualified to be called pastors now. He's an archbishop of Marsabit. He's alluding with those kind of terrorist group to harm Kenyans there. Including even in my church, premises. We have 8 youths who are buried there and he's not reporting them. He's telling you, keep quiet. Because now when somebody becomes a broke of human beings, he can even kill his own children. He can also eat his own wife. He can also eat his own mother or father. Alright? So long as he are given, because now that's Illuminati kind of behaviors. To give another one, we discovered he was having a degree from Sutotwe, African Church Kerisho. And Kerisho, because I'm a teacher in theology, okay, we don't have a student there, degrees there. Neither did he went there even. He just go to Marsabit and get, some kind of fake papers from Cyprus. And he was having a degree, go and hire. There's, primary school kids nowadays, because we are using now, graduation gowns in Kenya, clothing. Anybody can just put on, graduation, attires, which are not allowed in other countries. You can get a Kenyan nursery school teacher, preschool teacher putting on university graduate kind of gowns. You can see a priest who is not a priest, putting on our attires as priest, and so forth and so forth. So what I want to say here, we have such kind of behaviors, alright? We have such kind of behaviors completely, alright? People are causing a lot of camouflaging kind of counterfeit kind of behaviors. You see a person not a soldier putting on compact of Kenya Army or police and or any other police clothing. So you assume the person to be a policeman or woman, but it's not. So we are mixed up in our kind of behaviors, which of course my government now will strengthen such kind of behaviors. Meaning then if you put camouflaging yourself in other person clothing of other professions, you will be held accountable. I'm now a priest. I'm supposed to put on gowns of a priesthood because I'm a teacher in theology and I used to teach priests. And I'm allowed and allowed to overshed all functions in Kenya government. Alright? I went to Thika on 8th this month to go and bury human beings there, particularly one from Laikipia. When I went to level 5 hospital of Kiambu, Thika, we call it General Kago Hospital, and it's also a wing of public and private of Kenya Public University also, and public level 5 hospital, and also Mount Kenya University, where students are doing their industrial kind of studies in their doctorate degrees, surgeons, where I was told there people are not allowed actually, to check their people in those kind of, that motion. Reason we don't know. If your person died there, it will just be, clothed by the workers of the mortuary. And then you are told to remove your person, the name will be just labeled there on the coffin, and you are not allowed to open. They say that we have sealed it, and you have to go like that. That's why now you have to go in that hospital, you have to go to police and get, clearance, burial permit, you go to death certificate places, you get burial permit, who is a prisoner shooting that, you name yourself there. Alright? A lot of process, and all this kind of process you have to pay some money. And there now the person you have also to pay 3,500 per day, so long as he's in that kind of a morgue, or that kind of mortuary, you call it obituaries. Alright? And I was told by Kikuyus there, it's the home of our president, retired Honorable Kenyatta, Muigai Kenyatta, Uhuru Kenyatta, and his father. That is their own home. Okay? Governor Matangi, county government. I was told there are people there who are lying like stones since 2020 COVID-19. because the owners refused to bury them without paying money. And from 2020, every day you are supposed to pay 3,500. So it's billions of shillings. So people have left people there lying, and it's a very bad kind of behaviors. I told we have managed to have that one of a relative of ours from Laikipia North County Government. Alright, I went to Bare because nowadays Kenya, even churches are becoming now partisan. They are practicing partiality. And that's one of Samburu, Maasai is from Laikipia. And I'm from Marsabit, priest. But I'm a porter here in Nairobi, and because it's consulate, because I'm a president. But so I went there to bury that person. I went with a lot of people, our relative from there, but I'm from Marsabit. So we managed to bury that one in that cemetery of Tika, Kiambu, level 5 cemetery. We managed to do it. We obtained all the kind of papers wanted. That's one burial certificate, from police, and also death certificate and so forth. So we have completed those processes, and I managed to bury the person at around from morning. We completed the function at around 4 in the evening. The whole day I've been just dealing. We have been actually trying to resolve with that kind of a burial kind of a function. So what we want to say here, I told the doctors there and all the workers to release people who are dead. Don't keep on refusing people because of the economy to bury their loved ones. And you are not providing them with ambulances. Let them bury their own people, because the whole hospital now will be filled up. The mortuary will be filled up, and people are piling like stones, like blocks, in that kind of mortuary. Thika level 5 hospital government, where Uhuru Kenyatta come from, the president of Kenya, the 4th president. And his father was actually the first black, although there have been other presidents, the British whites, before that, from 1907 up to 1963. We are told also the Jomo Kenyatta family, 2 of them are president from there. So I was told by Kikuyus, their lives is not assured because their body organs, like, they told me eyes, a heart, or both kidneys and other part of the body can be transplanted to other persons. So if you kusinzia kidogo kuserai, if you faint a little bit, you will be cleared completely. Your kidneys will be removed for other people's benefits. And your eyes, maybe that's the way they're saying. I don't know why is that true. You are also heart, because there's also heart transplant nowadays. Eyes likewise. So they told me their lives are not assured because these are students who are doing the industrial kind of attachment for 4 months within the hospital. And so the students are also not given actually help loans. They can decide to sell people's part organs to get money to pay their school fees, because the government is not paying them, help loans. And they will be there without food, doing the attachments, so they can be tempted to sell some part of these human beings. Obvious, because they cannot die also while working without food. And doctors likewise. That's why you see these doctors now on constant strike, including those one in internship like those ones and others. They are not actually catered by the government. And we are told one kidney can cost even almost 1 billion Kenya shillings, or even more. And lungs, and heart, and also eyes, and so forth. Some part of the body and heart can be even trillion almost. So people nowadays are becoming brokers, and because of poverty, people can be tempted to kill others. So Kikuyus told me they are not assured of their safety in Kiambu. A classic example I put online, Thika Level 5, private wing of public government hospital, as well as also General Cargo, Mount Kenya University wing. They are together, students doing their practicals there, or internship in that case. They call it doctor's attachment kind of industrial kind of internship for 4 months. So retirees are not given money, and they are just on paper told they will be given according to their money. If you are earning $500,000, you are supposed to be in tier 1, you are supposed to pay 480, tier 2 3,840, and employee contribution will be 4,320 for those who are earning $500,000. And employer contribution is that actually, and total contribution will be 8,000 per month, 640. So they are told they will be paid a lot of money. All right, particularly in that kind of scenario. If they are willing to be deducted money, they will be eventually paid. They call them 16 million, so that they can give out money without and they are being forced actually to their money are being deducted without their knowledge by the government. So you can be deducted money 8,640 per month as an employee, tier 1, if you are earning $500,000. And then the last person about the same tier salary group, 2,000 to 20,000, is supposed to be tier 1 480 and tier 2 720. An employee supposed to pay 1,200 and employer contribution 1,200. So per month 2,400. So this person will be getting 17,000 per month. And he has children who are going to school. He has also houses to hire here in Nairobi. So this person will end up getting almost 1,000 or 1,500 per month. That is the Kenya we are actually having today in our President William Ruto and Raila Odinga, who are now actually there are two of them who are starting this kind of a government. Ruto now is like a driver, and the conductor is Honorable Raila Odinga. So the President Ruto is now tearing this government apart together with Raila Odinga. I'm sorry to say this, although they are going to be in laws very soon. But anyway, I'm going to recover all the losses in recovery kind of a strategy together with my Vice President, Honorable Nick Rubo, and my power Prime Minister, Honorable His Excellency Dr. Barack Hussein Obama, together with my able woman, First Lady, Honorable Charlene Ruto. We are going to apply what we call strategic kind of a recovery, restoration to have a better country again. So pray for me, and also I look forward to go to the President, God to give me what to tell him. If you will be on his charge, Yani, you will be there this Sunday. I will meet him then as one church, because he's the Reverend there, obviously. He's having a church, so he's employing also pastors. Dr. William Samaruto, you can treat him as also a Reverend Dr. President William Samaruto. I'm going to his church at Karen on March 2nd, next Sunday. And brother, I will meet him then, because he's also a priest. You cannot employ pastors without being also yourself having that desire of priesthood office. And together with the First Lady, Madam Excellency Rachel Shabbat, which of course will be my in-law, because I'm going to marry Charlene Ruto, our own daughter in that case. So maybe I will meet them most likely, because I've already sent a message on WhatsApp to Charlene Ruto, also PA of Charlene Ruto, Jeremiah. Also the President sent my desire to come there. They were not objecting. So I am sure I'm planning to go there together with my Prime Minister, Vice President. This Sunday coming, on 2nd March 2025. The President is on my WhatsApp, and also Charlene Ruto is on my WhatsApp, and also PA of Charlene Ruto, Jeremiah, Mr. Jeremiah, that on my WhatsApp. So I've alerted them, and also the friends to know that I'm there, and also my powerful, also Vice President Sawaya. We are going there together with maybe with one person or two of us, it depends. But nevertheless, we will go there, not many people, just to go and attend their service and also worship with them. And then we come back to Mpakazi village. Otherwise, may God bless you, human being living in Kenya and beyond. And let's avoid flattery language. pretending to be something which you are not, or to go and kiss someone when you are really killing the person. Try to be a good friend who loves human beings at all times, at worst time or even best times in your life. Don't cheat people because God sees your heart. And in Jeremiah 17 verse 9 and 10. So don't cheat yourself that God does not see you, He sees you. And if you love human beings, love them in a genuine manner, to show compassion and mercy, to help those who are unable to help themselves. If you are in a position of authority or in a position of helping someone, spiritually, socially, economically, and also physically, anyone, because we are all God created being by Adam and Eve, our first parent, be it your color, regardless of your color, tribe, race, or religion, or gender, we are from the same parents. So may I say that God bless you all, and I cannot add from there what I've said, but let's avoid flattery language. Speak the truth and shame the devil, and have good friends in Proverbs chapter 17 verse 17, and avoid flattery language. Otherwise, may God bless you and be living in Kenya.